Hello everyone and welcome to Sensi Train system. Sensi Train is a crowd platform designed to understand context and improve sensitivity in online communication. Its purpose is to help identify what is or what might be offensive content. This project is a collaboration between University of Alabama in Huntsville and the University of South Florida. Now that you know what Sensi Train is, let's have a look at how you can provide data and help improve the system. Click to get started. Please note that you must be 18 years or older in order to participate, and if you're under 18, please exit. Please read the terms and conditions carefully. Once you do so, you'll see two boxes to consent, and if you consent, please check both and proceed. If you do not consent, we respect it and you can exit. Click Agree and proceed. Here we request you to provide non-identifiable information to help train our system better. So let's fill this out now. Once done, click Continue anonymously. Click to get started. On this page, you can submit content that you believe is offensive or inappropriate. You may find this sort of content on social media, blogs, forums, or other sort of online platforms. It gives you an option to annotate text or either an image. So I'll walk you through each one of them individually. Starting off with text, for example, I'll copy from a private conversation that I personally found offensive. So we'll copy the text and then we'll paste it here. To share this with Sensi Train, I'll click Upload and Annotate. But before you submit, please remember to hide the personal identifiers. If you accidentally include them, we have mechanisms to automatically remove them. Once done, click Upload and Annotate. Now that the content I wanted to share is there, step 1 is to highlight the part of content that I found to be offensive. The system has different categories for that. So select the one that is most relevant. So now you see that it has been highlighted. The next step is that we request you to provide an explanation and a context for why the content is offensive for you. This personalization is what makes Sensi Train unique, practical, and personalized. We request you to write a truthful explanation of why it is offensive to you. For explanation, I'll write down for the context box, please explain where you found this content and in what sort of situation it was used. For example, was it a social media comment, a meme, a news article, or any sort of private message? You can enter whatever you find is the most relevant. So now I'll just type the context here. Now, by adding context, you're giving Sensi Train more information to understand not only the content itself, but the intent and background behind it. So once done, we'll click the Add Annotation button. Sensi Train allows multiple annotations if the content contains different types of offensive elements. So now I'll proceed to my second annotation. Again, I'll repeat the same process. Now for the explanation, I'll type it out. Similarly, we'll provide the context. Once done, we'll click the Add Annotations button again. And now that we see, all of our annotations appear in the Previous Annotations box. These are my annotations. Once done, click Submit button. And then you'll see a successful message which says that your annotations have been submitted successfully. Now your data is in Sensi Train system. Once you've submitted, it will take you back to the home page. Now we'll look at the image annotation together, which is quite similar to what we did earlier. Click to get started again. Click at the Image tab. Now here you can drag and drop an image that you think may contain offensive content. Here I'll be uploading and annotating an image that I saw online. Open the directory. Click at the image. Open. Here you see the file has been selected. Once done, click Upload and Annotate. Once it is uploaded, you can highlight the part of the image that carries the offensive message, and then we'll proceed the way we did earlier by providing an explanation and the context to it. So I'll start by selecting the most relevant category again, and then highlight the text. And then similarly, we'll provide an explanation first. Then we'll provide the context of where did we found this image. So once you're done, click the Add Annotations button. You'll see that whatever you've highlighted appears in the extracted text column. Sensi Train uses OCR, optical character recognition, to extract the text from the background image. The extracted text appears here that I've highlighted, and you can then see that your explanation and context also appear in this box. Once you're done, click the Submit button again, and then you'll see the message that your annotations have been submitted successfully, which means that this is part of the Sensi Train system now. This concludes the demo of Sensi Train system. Thank you for being a part of it. As we saw, you can provide Sensi Train with either text or images, as it allows you to annotate both. Thank you so much. If you have any other questions or any sort of feedback, please feel free to reach out to us on the provided emails. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much.